If you're talking about the star disappearing, which let me fix this real quick. It's more so that the star just disappears after a certain amount of time. I didn't actually get the star. It's yeah. So the star disappears after a certain amount of time. If I were to actually get a star, or if anybody were to get a star, it would have a message come up in chat that somebody got the star. Yeah, no. It's luckily it's not that rigged. I was like, I would physically have to jump for it. But welcome on in, Umber. How's it going? How is your Tuesday? I nearly had to think about that. But yeah, luckily no rigging here. No rigging here, because I don't even know if I technically have an amount of money. Okay, I guess I do technically have money, but I don't show up on the... But I don't show up on the leaderboard, at least. Because everybody else... gets the money to show up on the leaderboard, and bots don't show up on the leaderboard, obviously. Maybe one of these days I'll do a full-on reset and get a more up-to-date, like, who's hanging out in chat, and maybe I'll make the money worth something. I don't know. Alright, Yeah. I don't honestly know what I want to specifically do, and I don't remember what Brock had, so we're just gonna kind of go with it. I'm gonna go a little bit further away so I have a little bit more time to walk towards. But yeah, from there. What is up, my kings, my queens, my royals in between? I'm Lord Rosnell. This is Pokemon Radical Red. And if you missed last episode, you missed us find out that we have even more hoops to jump through to make it to Koga. So apparently we need to... I don't know how many gym leaders we need to rematch, but it suggested we at least rematch some of them. It was very not specific, so I don't even know. But I did some off-stream grinding. Everybody's up to level cap, which is 68 for whatever reason. I made sure to teach Psyduck or Golduck here Surf, so that way it'll actually have like a quality water move that will like go with his whole setup, and then everybody else is still kind of going. I honestly don't remember what Brock's deal was in here. I know we checked him out when we first came in here. I'm not a fan of the Sandstorm, to say the very least, but we're gonna figure it all out. Either way, if you end up enjoying the content, definitely drop a like and a sub. It'll let me know I'm doing a good job, and let the algorithm know I'm doing a good job. Then you'll get to see more content like this. So more fan-made Pokemon games, or fan-made games in general. I'm eventually gonna do more. We got some Souls-like content. We got some retro content. We got a little bit here for everybody. But 3 levels up on just on his very first Pokemon. Boosting attack makes me sad. Psychic and Surf, technically both. I think Surf is what, 80? I think 80 power. Nope. If I remember correctly. Nope, they're both 90. Okay. Well, neither one gives me more of a stab. Neither one gives me more of a thing. I'm gonna go with the Psychic to try and get a special down. Or one shot. One shot works for me. And that raises special attack, which is huge. So anything that comes out that is weak to Psychic or water, gonna probably be in for a hurting. Aerodactyl's good. I think Aerodactyl is his Mega. Sure is. So long as he doesn't have an electric move, I think I should be fine. You know what? You go ahead and use Dragon Dance. I'm fine with this. Oh, wait. Do you become Heart Dragon? That might make things awkward. Nope. Alright. +1 to special is not enough. But if I can survive and hit this next Surf, I think I should be okay. though an attack up on him. Ah, damn. That's a shame. That's a shame. Tuesday's good. Had Shoney's? Ooh, nice. I've never had Shoney's before, but I've heard good things about it. All right, if you're running Stone Edge. Okay, we know the duck went first. We know the, well, no, the duck, wait, the duck did not go first. Is there 162? We got anything significantly higher than 162? No, we don't. Okay. In that case, I'm going to throw out something that should be able to possibly tank the damage. If we're going to go second anyways, might as well go with what works for us. Heyo, Dark Hunter, how's it going? How is your Tuesday? How you been? Hopefully, if you've been to the doctor recently, you've at least gotten some better news. Alright, Aerodactyl down. The Mega's gone, so that's huge. That's a big help. That was the ace too, so he brought that out quick. Alright, we're gonna run Avalanche again. Earthquake shouldn't kill. Actually, no, we're halfway health. That's probably gonna kill. Oh no! Shots in the neck? Yeah, I feel like I've heard similar things that they would do for that. I'm sure that would probably help out a good bit. Alright. I think I should be fine. One of these days, I'll actually be able to hit shift gears. Ah, damn. I was hoping I was going to be fast enough. Alright. Here, I'm going to send out the burb. Hope that the burb is faster. We're just going to go for Dragon Claw. Should have went for Crab. You know what? This is fine. Alright, defense down, speed up, which that's whatever. I guess we go Shadow Ball. Special attack up. Oh, I'm assuming Meteor Beam is a 2-turn thing, and it's Barry made to go. Okay, I think I understand what happened there. Okay, well, that's fine. Now we can send out the boom. But I'll see the doc that wanted the MRI tomorrow to see. Okay, all right. Well, that's good. You having Ice Beam isn't a surprise. Ooh, wait, didn't you juice up all of your powers? Apparently not enough. Baby, multi-attack's gonna kill. So that'll essentially put me down 4, put him up 3, because I'm assuming Frostbite's gonna take me out if I was gonna say if Sandstorm doesn't. Alright, we're gonna send out Killer Croc only because I know he's gonna be the weakest option here. And we got 3 to go with just the 2 that we have. Ooh, I do not love that. So I'm gonna go Will-O-Wisp in the hopes that, yeah, I was gonna say, in the hopes that you're going to juice up. Yeah, well, your 1 attack up just got knocked down by 30%, bitch. So Toynbuck says no matter what he's going to do, it's still going to hurt and reasonably kill. Ooh, okay, he's going to keep dancing, which is not good for us. Alright, I might have to switch. Okay, that did a, I was going to say, a surprising amount. Ooh. Oh, weakness policy. Okay, I was like, what the fuck's weakness pull? Weakness policy. Yeah, I don't need to Dragon Dance anymore. Yeah. Yeah. That 30% is really doing work. You could tell just by how slow it took the my health bar to go down. Alright, and then Cleavor's not great here. I'm honestly a little surprised that Tyranitar went first, but Dragon Dance increased its speed, didn't it? Alright. Alright, so Depending on what we choose, we could probably get through it. But that being said, obviously Killer Croc's just absolutely not worth it. We're gonna need another option. So, just to make my life a little bit easier. Alright, Killer Croc. You're there, but you're out. Everybody else here is good in some way, shape, or form, except for maybe also Articuno. Articuno here isn't necessarily great, other than it avoids some ground moves. What we got going on here with Tentacruel? Special attack 123. Everything else is actually kind of really good as one. So, okay, you know what? That could be really good. Ooh, you're already 65. What's your deal? Do you have anything else that's... Your move sucks. Toxic Spike is... honestly not necessarily a bad idea. Special attack 188. What was Tentacruel? I think Tentacruel was only like 152. I mean, that being said, it is also several levels ahead. 14 to be exact. Could that be enough to make the difference? I don't even want to bother with Panpour. Does Poliwrath have a fighting move? I mean, if I had... I don't have an actual... Actually, wait, the splits are... Okay, yeah, no, so that's not going to be worth anything. I don't need a second Golduck. Maybe Mole Lady could be good? Wake Up, Slap, and Dig. Eh. Let's see. 130 special, 188, but again, that's 65. That's 53. That's 51. 128. The biggest thing is ground moves would be strong against Tentacruel, so I think Tentacruel has to theoretically be out just based on that. But the as one is just huge. If I had something that was what's this? 122 speed. Honestly, 122 speed's probably pretty good, though. I wish you had a better thing. Stone Axe on you's pretty decent. Toxic Spikes is good. Ugh, I got hard choices here, chat. You know what, I think I'm just gonna go Primarina because it's already here. I should be able to... Oh wait, I had two spots. Because, yeah, okay. In that case, I think I will bring the Greninja along. Maybe we start off with the Primarina this time around. Mainly just so I can drop off Toxic Spikes. That might not be a bad idea. Drop off Toxic Spikes, make them just immediately less to deal with. That might not be bad. That also being said, we're gonna want to take a quick run to Lavender Town. Teaching you to both surf. Alright, we need that. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. That'll theoretically help. Does that hit? That's a high crit. I'm gonna get rid of the Skull Bash for surf. And then let's see, Confusion, Snap Trap. Yeah, stone axe is good for setup. The more times the user has been hit, the stronger. So that could be cool, but no. How do I want to do this? I'm not really worried about the trap, to be honest, especially with 85 accuracy. I'll get rid of the trap. I'll keep Rage Fist. That seems like that might actually do something. Alright, we got anything else here? Flip turns are not really here. Ice Beam theoretically could be a good addition. I think this is where we get rid of like Confusion specifically, because Confusion realistically isn't going to help. Here, I think I want to get rid of Air Cutter, because I don't need the high crit. The Sucker Punch is going to be much more useful. Ooh, set up Rain Dance? Actually, that might... Actually, you don't... Yeah. Alright. Alright, Primarina is going to be our setup. We're going to turn 1 Toxic Spike, just to make sure that's down. Turn 2 Rain Dance, and then hopefully we can just run an absolute clinic with Golduck and Greninja. Let's see. Anything else that really screams anything? Because if we had a actual like fairy move, I mean fairy move. Okay, you know what? Give me Drain Kiss here. I think this is where we get rid of Ice Beam. Ice Beam's cool, but Draining Kiss, especially on Primarina specifically, if I start getting too low on health, I hit Draining Kiss while I can set everything else up. I think that might be a good call. Alright. Yeah, I don't see anything else specifically. Alright, and then next... where are you? There we go. Alright, we're gonna give these lucky eggs to Primarina and to Greninja, so that way they level up quicker. And then this is where I wish I had the ability to fly. Just out of curiosity. Alright, you. Oh, did I go withdraw? Alright. I wonder if the game's just being weird. Like, is the game being weird and that's why it's not letting me fly? Do I, like, need to actually teach somebody to fly? Because I could have sworn you should be able to fly after you beat, what's-her-face? Erica. The fact that... Okay, I'm not even going to question the fact that Cleavor can learn Fly. Night Taste is actually really good. Sacred Sword, Frenzy Plant. You know, I don't even care. Because realistically, I'm not even going to use Roaring Moon. I'm just more so trying to see if I can... Yeah, okay, no. So, Fly is just not a thing. That's dumb. I mean, not that it matters where I technically put everything. It's just, you know, make sure everything's at least organized in a way that I actually end up remembering. Alright, quickest way back to Lavender Town is going to be through Diglett Cave. Nope. fairly certain I also turned off, or I guess I should say I turned on Infinite Repel. Which I gotta say, I'm a little surprised we're like halfway through the game and we haven't found the other two skills. Like, at this point, I'm wondering what they could even be. But yeah, I'm hoping one session with the Autonos and the two of them should be up to 68. I would really rather not have to deal with going through this too many times. I mean, granted, we're just gonna hit the fast forward button and speed through all this, so I don't even have to think about it. Okay, Greninja's out front. I'm gonna save in front of him on the off chance that I accidentally go too fast again. I don't mind the music. Just going quickly, so we don't have to sit through all this. Alright, that's Primer. Alright, so we'll have to do this one more time because there's no way we're getting 4 levels for Greninja here. Alright, one more time because, again, we have just a crap ton of money. Alright. I'm honestly a little surprised that... Alright. What is attack order? User, okay, we can actually just slow this down. Alright. User calls out, like, underlings that it's like, has a high crit. That's a 120. You know what? Give me that instead of Breach Fist. Alright, now we just pretty much have to take that back up to 400 because this is click A over and over again. Alright, now we'll just have to figure out what do we want to put on, what items we want everybody to hold. Alright, and if I am correct, we can save ourselves a trip back. Perfect, alright. So, item, take... And take. Alright, Primarina's gonna go first because Primarina's just gonna set everything up. Let's see. First things first. High crits. Do we want high crits on anything? Not with Primarina. Probably with Greninja, if anything. I don't think I have any dark moves in specific that anybody really needs. I was gonna say, can I even use that on? Yeah, I can't even swap those. We're not doing steel moves. And then everything else is okay. So I guess we'll put the, what is it, wide scope or scope lens or whatever. Alright. give Greninja the scope lens to see if we can't get some extra crits out with that. Berries. We didn't see any paralyzed, we didn't see any poison or sleep or burn or anything like that. Ooh, we did see who did what to who? Oh, it was Amistar that did the thing, but the odds of him clicking that are slim to none. Lift confusion. Super effective water fighting. Again, the problem is we're not going to be really hitting a lot of super effectives. Normal move. Okay, it raises the attack stat in a pinch. Speed in a pinch. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let's give this to Primarina and just get Primarina's speed up. I think everything else should be chill. Let's get up to Brock, save, but I think this is going to be the team that we need. I think this will give us the just enough that we need. I think Primarina comes out, gets the speed up just in case. I think we should at least be able to set up both Toxic Spikes and Rain Dance, and then from there it's like it kind of sucks that we're gonna sack Primarina, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run, right? I mean, you set up Stealth Rocks, which that's the problem because okay, yeah, so theoretically, okay, maybe first turn we go for the kill. Omastar coming out. Interesting choice. I guess we'll hit Surf. Ah, okay. Well, special defense went down. Surf is getting boosted by range, stab damage. Yeah, that was just a mistake on your part. Good job. Now I think we just keep clicking Surf. At worst, if it kills, we just switch to something else. Alright, this kills easily. Hopefully whatever it sends out next is slow, so we can kiss it. Give it a good old smooch. Ooh, you get to give Max the best pets. He'll appreciate that. He loves some good pets. Ooh, that actually works out for us. Oh, I see what you're doing, you son of a bitch. Unfortunately, I think you're going to be faster. Yeah. This would have been a perfect time to give a smooch, though. Oh, and a crit? Gross. Alright, so... we lose out on our Rain Dance, sadly. That being said, I'm going to send out Greninja in hopes for a higher crit chance. That, and I'm confident in the fact that Greninja should... yeah, it's going to say move faster. So I'm hoping... Interesting. I'm surprised... well, I can't... I hope that doesn't kill. God damn, it does? Okay, that's kind of nuts. Alright, poison takes down a little bit more. Alright. I think this is where it's time for the duck to shine. Take out a little bit of damage, move faster than the Tyranitar. That should kill. Special attack up. Clear everything else that comes out. I know last time, this is around the time Aerodactyl came out, right? Okay, so interesting that Aerodactyl comes out here. Alright. It goes first. kills the duck. But that's fine. Unless we get a crit here, which would be nice. Because crit kills. 110% crit kills. Alright. Alright, on the off chance that we survive. Yeah, that's not enough to survive. I was gonna say, off chance we survive, we hit the stone axe, and literally anything that comes out, we're pretty much nuking. We're set. Alright, we send out the bear. We know we can handle a dual wing beat. Great Tusk. Interesting choice. Biggest issue here is going to be the fact that it's going to do a fighting move. Is there something I can do? No, there's probably nothing I can really do here. I think I have to just hit out. Okay, not what I was expecting. Going for knockoff felt weird. Aerodactyl again. Aerodactyl comes back out. Though I would argue that Aerodactyl should be what's the word I'm looking for? No longer Mega Evolved. That being said, it lost out on its Dragon Dance? Which, you know, dumb idea on its part. Alright, and then finally Arcanine. Realistically going to go first, but if I hit this Bulldoze, it's dead. Ooh, GG's. Okay, cool. That's Brock down. Literally, one little change, and we're set. Oh no, a Focus Sash. Whatever will I do? Oh yeah, that. Get wrecked. Aerodactylite, okay. Stone Edge, okay. So, I'm not gonna lie, kind of tempting to teach Stone Edge instead of Rock Slide to... well, actually, let's take a look at it, because Cleavor could actually be pretty good with Stone Edge. I think it was like 70 something, right? Stone Edge, 71. It does have a... Ooh, it's only a... Ooh, yeah, if it's only a 90 accuracy... I'm honestly thinking... Yeah, lose 10 accuracy, but gain 25 power. And it has a high crit chance. Honestly, I think we go with the Stone Edge instead of coping the flinch. Because Cease Edge, really great. Psychic Fang has come and saved our butts a good handful of times. I think we got to drop Rock Slide. Then I think if Stone Edge seems to not be working for us, I think we have the TM for Rock Slide anyways. I'm hoping Stone Edge will give us that extra little oomph, so if we run into something, we'll have that slightly better chance of killing it. Because I think Rock Slide, with the setup we have right now, is pretty much guaranteed. Like, if it's super effective, it's gonna kill. I think with Stone Edge, I think at that point we're probably... Oh, I need to pull up the scope lens. Because that might be going on to Cleavor here in a minute. Because scope lens plus already a high crit chance, I think that's probably going to be good. Alright, we're going to take that. Yeah, put that in the bag. Bag that. What do you got? Wide lens. Take that. Black belt. Yeah, bag that. Loaded dice. We'll take that, even though low dice was actually just really good for Embor. actually get to keep your Kangaskhanite. Oh yeah, I should. All right, somebody remind me to eventually set aside all of my possible Mega Evolution Pokemon. I feel like I should probably change up my team to see if I can actually do that. All right. I guess the question is, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go try and fight Misty. Let's see if fighting Misty is like the last one that I need to go and deal with, because every other gym leader that we faced so far has had. Oh, didn't want to go down. Has had a Mega Evolution except for Brock and Misty. Lieutenant Surge was the first one that pulled that one out, so they're probably wanting me to go back through and deal with them. Which 20 bucks says we're gonna have to once again create a whole new team just to deal with Misty. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Like Killer Croc, 100% out, not gonna be useful. The duck, probably not useful. Trying to think, do I even have any electric types that like stand out at all? I think I have a Manetrike, which I don't think I have the Mega Stone for that, but let me guess, I need to go face Lieutenant Surge to get that, which if I had to go do that, I'm not looking forward to it. I at least have Thunderbolt as a teachable move, which that'll cover the majority of any problems that I'm going to run into. Alright. Under the assumption that we're just going to go in there and try our best for the first attempt. Oh look, it's raining all of a sudden. Save in front of her, so that way I can have a nice easy reset point. We're going to start off with our Rillaboom. I'm probably going to hate her team. Because from what I remember, her team was already just annoying to begin with. Okay. She's gonna immediately switch, isn't she? Because isn't the whole deal with Palafin switching out? Yeah, and then bringing it back in, and then it becomes the whole thing. Which, you know, whatever. I'll take a little bit of damage there. I mean... Yeah. Alright, 20 bucks says if I had an electric type out, she wouldn't just immediately put out Gyarados. Okay, so... let's see... I guess we... Oh, right, Mega Gyarados. I forgot that that was a thing. Ah, crap. That's probably gonna hurt. Didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought it was going to, so I'll take that. Ooh. Okay, mistake on your part. What does Gyarados' typing change to? Because clearly it loses flying. Ugh. I mean, you're realistically gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, realistically, you're hitting Ice Beam here. There's no two ways about it. You're just gonna hit Ice Beam. Alright. So, I would specifically need a Dragon move or a Fairy move to be particularly great here. Biggest problem here is the one Dragon move that I have is specifically on something that's weak to Ice. That's just gonna be annoying. I'm gonna go Dragon Claw. I was gonna say, I was hoping that I was gonna be faster. Probably should realize that wasn't going to be. Okay, it's not gonna kill. That's good news. Maybe I'll get lucky. Yeah, no. All right, I'm gonna go Oblivion Wing. And so long as it doesn't crit, I should be fine. Alright. Oblivion Wing, I would hope will give me enough health back. Oh yeah. Alright, so Kingdra is out. Should've just went with the wing. But now we know. We know. Super effective, not a big deal. Kingdra is genuinely just one of those super fast Pokemon to begin with. I should have known that it was going to be faster. Whatever comes out here, I'm probably going to hit Oblivion Wing again, just in general hopes. Well, that doesn't necessarily help me and or hurt me. Really? Seismitoad's faster? I find that hard to believe. Do you have like Swift Swim or something like that? Because that doesn't feel right. That does not feel right. This would be great for the boom. Ugh. Killer's not a great option. Papa Bear's not a great option. Literally. Duck arguably best option here, so I guess let's just go with this and hope for the best. I'm gonna go for Why do you have Power Whip? Does that even make sense? Also, what? What? Okay, Life Orbed. Life Orbed Seismitoad. Okay, cool. Alright, well. Alright, well, yep, cool. Alright, I just gotta go with my strong. Yeah, Wave Crash is gonna kill. It's raining, it's super effective, it's stab, it has Life Orb on top of it, it's a move. Yeah. Okay, Seismitoad busted. Got it. Alright, we are 100% gonna need a team that's gonna try and full counter here. Alright, I'm gonna assume that Wave Crash kills this Seismitoad. Between the recoil and the Life Orb. It didn't even need the Life Orb. Okay. I mean, granted, Papa Bear is not going to be able to handle the next, 3 things that come out? Yeah. There it is. And you know that Palafit's going to be stupid fast. Let's try Gear Shift. Never mind. That's a Wave Crash. Okay, I was waiting to see if it also had Life Orb for some reason. I'm assuming it. I was like, no, there's no way that actually has Life Orb. Okay, so that's definitely annoying. Clearly, it has. This battle has like the coverage of grass with like plenty of ice moves. Having to worry about I guess switch into Mega Gyarados is annoying. Alright, Rillaboom, huge. Papa Bear, 100% out. Killer, 100% out. We have a very big weakness to water, to say the least. Like, you two aren't y'all aren't necessary. Like, you two aren't bad, but you're also not like great either. If I can't like I guess build a whole team specifically for Misty, I'll add you two in. But I'm gonna hope that I can figure something out. All right. Well, first things first. Meowscarada and Decidueye, great options here. I'm gonna try again, not necessarily probably something I would want to like choose immediately, but certainly better than the options that we kind of have in front of us at the exact moment. Let's see. Fomantis is usually a pretty good option. Electrode is a solid electric type. Are you grass? You're grass dark. Alright, you guys are like stupid strong. It might not be bad to bring you. kind of don't. Ooh, actually, Electros. Would we want to try the Mantine? I don't feel like we want to. Pikachu's cool and all, but I'm good. Turtwig would probably just be more of a hindrance because it's going to be eventually part ground. Weeping Bell could theoretically be interesting, but I don't know if I actually have a Leaf Stone on me. You know, ooh, and Blitzel. I didn't see Blitzel there. Or I guess Zebra Strike. Okay. Let's switch this around in a way where I can be like, okay, this is like the electrics, this is the grasses. Because I need what? 5 options? Let's see. I think Brute Bonnet, like just for what its base stats are going to be, that's going to be just really good to have. Same with like Electros. Like Electros should be just insane overall. Then I think from here, I think I go Zebra Strike over Manetrike. Halves attack and special attack when its HP is at... Ugh, I don't like that. Volt Absorb. Turns electricity into HP. Well, that's very useless to me. 111 versus 81, and that's doubled. Special attacks 1. You actually have Fusion Bolt. You have Volt Switch and okay. All right, Manetrike. Based on what you already have, you're in. And then I think I'm probably just gonna take the 2 starters. If I could have Grassy Terrain for you, that'd be great. Ooh, you do have the Dragon move for okay, and then you also have the Dragon move. Okay, yeah. I'm hoping I have a Grass move. Oh, I think I have what, Solar Blade or whatever. Maybe I come in, teach one of them Sunny Day, have the other one come out with Solar Blade. That might be a play. All right, I have what, 4 Lucky Stones? Or Lucky Eggs, I should say. All right, first off, you get it because you're quite literally the lowest. You're the second lowest. Third lowest. And 4th lowest. And with that being said, I'll put Meowscarada up front so that way they can get the most out of the just raw XP. And everybody else can kind of just siphon off. Alright. As much as I want to turn this up, we'll probably turn it up to 200 speed, realistically. Wait, which was way to be faster? Through here, yeah. Yeah, because I can just, yeah. I can't wait to be able to use Fly. I'm not looking forward to the Elite Four. Also, if there's Sevi Islands in this, I might just say screw it, I don't want to deal with it. Alright. We're gonna speed it up to 2. Anchor Shot, huh? Steel move, 180. Fake Out's really good. Sludge Wave and Poison. We'll get rid of Counter for Anchor Shot, even though I probably won't keep it. Snipe Shot. I think the problem is yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think Brute Bonnet's gonna be very high on. Yeah, I don't think Snipe Shot's gonna be worth it. If it was a grass move, I'd probably go with it, but no, I don't think I want flail. Attack and yeah, you're definitely more of an attacker. Branch poke. Ooh, branch poke, not super strong, but at least stab. Fake out's good just to get some first. For a first bit of damage. May also poison those. You know what? I'll get rid of poison powder and just keep sludge wave. Magnitude? I don't think with the moveset it already has, I'd rather do magnitude. Alright, are you ever gonna learn to move? Silver Wind, huh? Big stat boost. I think I could probably get rid of Headlong Rush. Because stat boost might not be bad, but I'm gonna hold off. I think U-turn is just nice to have a get out of jail free. Well, not to get out of jail free card, but get out of. Ooh, Struggle Bug. Lowers its special. Okay, so lowers special attack. No U-turn. Get rid of. Okay, we can get rid of Headlong Rush because we're at least not dealing with things that are going to be affected by ground. Okay, does Electros just like not learn any moves? Stone Axe on Robin Hood. Stone Axe is a good move to have. Maybe we make Robin Hood here our setup. Teach it Sunny Day. Hit Stone Axe then Sunny Day. That might not be bad. I think we get rid of Aerial Ace for that. I have to specifically look at stats and see who would technically be better at using Solar Blade. Acrobatics, there's just no. In a game where everybody needs to essentially be holding an item at all times. Triple Axle. I know Triple Axle is actually really strong. Fire Fang's good. Blue Flare. Maybe we're in the. Honestly, 130, 85. Chloral. Like, honestly, like, I mean, I'm keeping Chloroblast. I think we'll get rid of Fire Fang. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up teaching Thunderbolt, but Triple Axle's gonna go. But we'll put it there for now. Icicle Spear. I mean, ugh. Nah. We're not gonna learn Pain Split. All right, all things considered, I think we made a good little bit of progress here with the little bit we got going. Pedal dance, huge. All right, gonna get rid of anchor shot. Yeah, I'll get locked into it, but I can honestly give Root Bonnet the confusion berry. Ancient power. Giving him the confusion berry would actually be really insane. All right. And with that, YouTube, if you made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you for your time. Sorry it hasn't been that exciting of a video, but then again, I guess I'm not horribly worried about it because a lot of the times none of y'all actually make it this far in the video anyways. If you did make it this far, hi, how you doing? I really appreciate you. You're one of the real ones. It is what it is. We'll figure it out either way. I'll go ahead, I'll keep doing this until everybody's up at level cap, and then we'll start the next recording for the episode. So at least you won't have to sit through a boring beginning. We'll start off with Misty, which should be fun. Either way, once again, thank you all for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, cool. Alright, start that up. Alright. Now what part is this? 43. Alright. Rename. Radical Red Heart. 43. Ooh, okay. Oh, that was okay. So Radical Red Heart. Alright, better. And it helps if you click into the game. Not learning pack. I think Struggle Bug is the faster of the animations. Alright, speeding up to 400, make it a little bit faster. We don't need defog. Flame Burst. Theoretically good move, but again, not what we're building for. Let's see. Let's go. We'll switch Electros out front just to see if I can kind of help things move a little bit faster. Because maybe getting the extra experience with Lucky Egg translates to more experience, like, spread out. Floral Healing. Usually restores up to half of its HP. It restores more of grass. I mean, we don't have grassy train. Salt Cure. That's the one that does steel and water types are more affected. Okay, honestly, that's all right. We're gonna get rid of Branch Poke for that. Hopefully we're almost done. Okay, Boom Burst's actually kind of insanely strong. You know what, let's get rid of Struggle Bug. We don't need that. Again, we're still probably gonna need to do some form of teaching things anyways. Oh, I just realized Electros is already, okay. Alright, and I think, yeah, of course. Alright. Summary, how close are you? Oh, you only need 7x. Alright. Okay, I'm glad I looked. Alright, we'll do a quick battle and get him his last little bit of XP. Alright, perfect. Alright, now we get to play the game of how do we organize everything. First things first, gotta look at the moves. I know I want like a sunny day, and then like a. I don't need a bullets. Sunny day. Okay, we got options for sunny day. Actually, real quick before I choose who's gonna learn sunny day, because it's between Robin Hood and Meowscarada. Oh, you also have a. Oh, I accidentally. Okay, accidentally took the. Okay, all right. Okay, let's see what I did. Lowers attack of all other Pokemon by 20. Honestly, that's probably really good to start off with. 162 speed, slower than Meowscarada, but I don't think I need to be that fast. 175 attack, 136 special, 171, 155. Grasp Pelt. Again, okay. This is where we're kind of like, what do we want that? Like the insane extra speed, or do we want like a little bit more of a wider spread? I guess we see what's, because if Solar Blade is in fact a it's true, I do. But how's it going, Jambone? How is your Tuesday? Also, what quest did you get? Ooh, you gotta find more ammo for Sharpshooter. He does go through a lot of ammo. Alright, so I don't know who I want to teach Sunny Day to yet. Giga Drain could be really good on pretty much everybody on the top 3. I might have to double check to see if Poop on it actually has decent. Okay, actually, first off, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt goes on both electric types, no questions asked. Covet is okay. Actually, we're gonna get rid of. That's at least 70. May also burn. Scatters a cloud of powder making. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Rage Powder. Rage Powder's boring. It's going pretty good. We beat our rematch of Brock the first hour of stream, which was pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, we get rid of Triple Axle for Thunderbolt. Alright, let's see. Solar Blade is physical. Though oddly enough, only Decidie can learn it. Alright, well, let's teach Decidie. Okay, I guess we're teaching Sunny Day to Meowscarada. Alright, I want the Stone Axe. I want the Dragon Darts. I think U-turn is probably where we... Yeah, I think we get rid of U-turn. Alright, anything else here that particularly screams useful? Only if I had electric terrain. Like, if I had something that immediately set up electric terrain, Rising Bolt would be insane. Bolt now. Trailblaze, Actually, Alright, let's see what we got going on for Brute Bonnet, because increasing its speed might not be a bad call. Honestly, Petal Dance... Actually, yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll deal with the fact that it's slower. I don't even care. Okay. So, back up Sunny Day. Meowscarada learns Sunny Day. She'll be our start to things. Oh, I might have to teach her Trailblaze, thinking about it. No, wait, we got Giga Drains to teach. We're keeping the Time of Roar. Never misses. Never has, like, stopping sound-based moves for 2 turns. I think Throat Chop is such a specific thing. It's probably not worth it. Brute Bonnet. What do we got for you? I like the Fake Out. I like the Sludge Wave. I like the Salt Cure, especially for what we're doing here. Okay, I think you can survive without the... Alright. Giga Drain on you, though. Maybe we get rid of the Stone Axe. Maybe the Stone Axe is just a little bit too much. Because Boom Burst is at least going to be really strong. Stone Axe is some cheeky damage. Yeah, alright, I've convinced myself. Alright, and then Sunny Day goes on Meowscarada. We get rid of Struggle Bug, because that's not really going to set us up great. Alright. I think realistically, one of her Pokemon is probably going to have Rain Dance, if not Drizzle, already on it. But I think this is the play. We start off Meowscarada. We throw in Robin Hood to Soul Blade our way through our problems as long as Sunny Day is out. Brute Bonnet. Let's at least... Because I already know what I'm going to give you. You're going to get... Okay, Heal, Paralysis, Wake Up, Cure Poison, Heal a Burn, Defrost. A little bit of confusion. Alright. So the Prison Berry is purely to stop the eventual confusion from Petal Dance. Because if I can keep that son of a bitch alive long enough to get through a full cycle of Petal Dance, I think that'll probably be easy GG's. Alright, move items. That's a berry specifically for you, and you don't matter. I'm going to bag that for now, because that could actually be useful. That's a berry for you specifically. That's ground move specifically. Okay, so that's okay. Alright, now. Now the real question is, I think first things first, do we have any berries that's kind of stop ice moves? Because or at least remove the super effective from the one. Attack stats in a pinch. Alright, that's what... I didn't see any ice, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, because that's all different things. Then, yeah, it goes water, which no one I have on the team is going to be super effective to water. Alright, so that being said, attack in a pinch could be useful. That being said, let's see what all we got. What all we got here? Alright. Muscle band, that's anything that's going to be physical. I think that would be specifically great on Robin Hood here. Might be also great for Rillaboom. Because Rillaboom's literally all physical anyways. Actually, yeah. Alright, let's give you that. Let's give the expert belt to Robin Hood, so Robin Hood can do as much damage. Because again, Robin Hood has the dragon darts. That's it. The dragon darts. I don't think anybody has any kind of multi-strike move. Solo dice means nothing. We're not going to be using fighting moves. Accuracy moves. I'm trying to think. Do we have anything that's like not super accurate? I don't know. All right, let's. All right, we're gonna give. Let's give Electros some extra crit chance. I think that'll be good. Wide lens. I'm gonna give it to Meowscarada because I just can't think of anything else that I'd want to give to her. Let's see. Ooh, maybe actually, you know what? Maybe we give Meowscarada black glasses to bump up their dark moves if we need to do it in a pinch for whatever reason. Actually, yeah, I think that's actually the play because it's not like we have anything to boost electricity. All right, so let's give it to Meowscarada so Meowscarada can actually have something. Then we give the wide lens to Minetrike. And then I'm going to do one quick look through of everything just to make sure that I actually have things kind of where I need it. That never misses. That never misses. 100% accuracy, 100% accuracy. Meowscarada is set up at worst with the no cleave. That's what we're going for. But we're setting up Sunny Day. We're then hitting Giga Drain and or Roar of Time if we need to. Alright, you're slow as fuck. But that's fine. I don't even care. Immune to rock attacks and stealth rock. Huh. That's actually incredibly helpful. Also, look at that attack stat. God damn. Petal Dance gonna murder everything. 100, 100, 100. Okay, you don't need anything. 100, 100, 100, 100. Alright. 180. So that would technically help with the blue flare, but again, we're not using blue flare. 100, 100, yeah. So wide lane's kind of useless, to be honest. Yeah, you're literally coming out to just hit Thunderbolt. That's literally all you're doing, and we're just hoping that you... okay, special defense 147. Okay, yeah, you got a much better special defense. You're slower, but you got a better special defense. Yeah, okay. Alright. I think we are set up and ready to go. Let's go take on Misty, then I can start my recording finally. Alright, I'm hoping after I beat Misty, I should be, I don't know if they'll give me like the, hey, maybe it's time to go finally fight Koga, or something, which after we beat Misty, I should actually pay attention to what she has to say, instead of like just burning through it like I did with Brock. Alright. That's team. Yeah, okay. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. What is up, my kings, my queens, and my royals in between? I'm Lord Rosnell. This is Pokemon Radical Red, and if you missed the last episode, you missed us take on Brock and then start to put our team together for taking on Misty here. If you want a quick look at what we're going to be running with, we got a Meowscarada, Brute Bonnet, Decidueye, the Minetrike, Electros, and our Rillaboom. I'm hoping that we should be able to set this up pretty well. We're going to be starting off Meowscarada. The plan is to quite literally go in there, hit Sunny Day, use Meowscarada until it's time for her to, well, him to go, and then we throw out our Decidueye, which we have set up with Solar Blade, and hopefully nobody hits Rain Dance. So that way we can just one-shot things with our Solar Blade. And then hopefully from there we can deal with any problems that come out. But I guess we'll see. I forgot to save, but I guess we'll only lose a little bit of money. Oh well. But either way, if you end up enjoying the content, definitely drop a like and a sub. It'll let me know I'm doing a good job, and let the algorithm know I'm doing a good job. Then you'll get to see more content like this. So more, actually, yeah, you know what, this is a free Sunny Day. Because I was going to say, I know you're going to go for the flip turn no matter what. We didn't see this earlier. I don't like this. Huh. Interesting. Do you have like... Oh, and a Rocky helmet? Wow, you dick. Huh. Gyro Ball. I can't imagine that should hurt too much, right? Nope, hurt a lot. You know, that's fine. Interesting. I think this is one of the reasons why I just genuinely disliked dealing with Misty. Alright, all of these kind of suck. I'm gonna go Giga Drain to avoid the Rocky Helmet and the Iron Barbs. That did not do enough. Okay. Alright, Alright, now knowing that she has a Ferrothorn for some reason. Alright. You're 100% gonna go first, but I already know for a fact that your Hurricane. Surprised you didn't go Ice Beam. Huh. Of course that's where I get paralyzed. Oh, this game sucks. This game sucks. Great. Just fucking great. Alright. Throw a Brip on it. We hit the fake out. Just for some free damage. Okay, so... You know, this is already screwed, so I'm just gonna go for it. I want to see how good Salt Cure does. Because apparently it's supposed to do more against water types. Okay, that seemed to work. So that's good to know. Alright, alright, I guess going forward, if Ferroseed comes out, Brute Bonnet is actually going to be just a really good option for us. Alright, Gyarados is going to go first, so we're pretty much screwed here. I'm going to hit Salt Cure in hopes that, I don't know, I was going to say I go first, but let's be real, that's not going to happen. Yeah, just just casually throwing out a Ferrothorn is like ridiculous. Oh, you'd go Water Dark. Okay. So ooh, okay. I'm gonna go multi-attack just to see. Alright. Probably not gonna kill, especially now that I don't have Expert Belt on. Never mind, we crit. It don't matter if you crit, baby. Palfin's coming out, which isn't great for us. And you're gonna go, you annoying little bastard. Oh, that's gotta be a one shot. That's 4 times damage. Yeah, that's just a bad decision on your part. Huh. Alright, Ferrothorn comes out. I'm hitting Drain Punch. Ooh, and we go first? Okay, we're somehow turning this around, chat. I feel like Rocky Helm and Iron Barb shouldn't affect me in that scenario, but whatever. Alright, Palfin comes back out. We already know Palfin's faster. There's nothing we can do. We're just gonna hit a punch. Yeah, that is what it is. Not a big deal. Alright. I'm gonna hope that Electros here just has, is just set and ready to go. Wave Crash can hurt, but I don't think it'll kill. Nope. Sure did. Oh god. Okay, cool. And I'm pretty certain that Thunderbolt. Ugh, gross. Palfin Wave Crash busted. Like, god damn. Alright, so alright. We'll try that again. I think we'll turn one we'll turn one Meowscarada Giga Drain. Just to shit. I forgot that I didn't stop off at the okay. Well, that's on me. I didn't stop off at the Poké Center before fighting Misty. Alright, so Meowscarada goes in first. We hit the Giga Drain to at least put some initial damage onto the Palfin. Theoretically, if she does exactly what she did last time, she's going to send out the Ferrothorn. From there, do we send out the Rillaboom and like Lockjaw / Drain Punch it to death, or do we Salt Cure it? I think we Salt Cure it, because it doesn't matter if Brute Bonnet is slow. So it getting paralyzed means nothing. I think we need to save Rillaboom, because Rillaboom clearly has been just insanely good. Only thing that could make this any better is if there was something that I could do that that gave Palfin a status effect. Though taking away half its health, that is pretty good. That is pretty darn good. That makes it practically useless. Alright. As much as I want. Alright, I'm gonna hit Roar of Time. I know Meowscarada is actually kind of crazy fast, so, Alright, I'm hoping Roar Time murders. If not, next time we go through this sunny day. Ooh, yeah, that is... Oh, swapped. Interesting. Ooh, and we already know we're faster. Ooh, we were faster. Alright, I'll take Penny out after I hit Giga Drain. I'm assuming Jet Punch is a priority move. Alright, so we can set that up. Alright, everybody, give me a few moments. I gotta run Penny Potty, but I will be right back. Enjoy some old clippy clips.
Yeah.
Revenge me for killing you.
Hard one, yes.
Nice.
Just took a game.
Wow.
Damn.
And a second time.
He's so good at
Damn, girl, get it.
What happened?
Even jumped off the stage for the win. Oh my god.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
I love it.
I don't want to fight you anymore.
seen Pepper?
I believe she's putting out a fire.
Like running towards them.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright. That was ooh. Alright, boop. Alright. And power jump. Oh yeah, that's right. Pro gamer, right here. Eh. Oh no, not a pro gamer, not a pro gamer, not a pro gamer. I done fucked up.
Nice. Trick shot. Oh. I should get a trophy for this.
Hey! Got a trophy for it. That's the only reason why I kept doing this, because I was figuring there was a trophy for beating the high score. You down helps. Oh! I did not want to dodge backwards. Alright, it's getting to the point where gravity is going to be my enemy for this stream. 10 out of 10. Gravity not liking me today. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with going in with only 6 heals. I'm fine with only going in with 2 cats. This is fine. This is fine. I should be fine. Oh my god, I fucking got him while he was driving. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. That was so good. The fact that these things are not... Oh my god, what is this nonsense? I'm literally getting screwed by game mechanics here. Thank you, Jesus. That was awful. And we're gonna... Wow, okay.
Yeah.
See, I told you. Revenge me for killing you.
All out of one. Yes.
Nice.
Just took a game.
Wow.
Damn.
And a second time.
He's so good at
Damn, girl, get it.
What
Oh,
happened?
even jumped off the stage for the win. Oh my god.
Yes,
wow.
I love it.
I don't want to fight you anymore.
I don't have time, Erwin. I'm overthrowing crime lords. Oh. Okay, Raiko. Thank you for showing up. Ultra Ball. What? No. No way. Holy crap. What are the odds? What are the first time we encounter Raiko after catching Entei? What? What? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Definitely a little rough. Alright, I'm gonna wait for that to activate. Oh, cool. I teleported my swords back to me. Good.
Yeah, you son of a bitch!
Oh, damn it.
Eat it.
Alright.
Oh man, I punched the gun to death. What kind of bullshit? Oh, no. So, let's see. I guess our best bet here is... I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were still on a... King Drive. I forgot that. Okay. Alright, hitting Giga Drain here is probably pretty decent. Alright, in this scenario, we switch to Brute Bonnet. We do not care about being paralyzed as Brute Bonnet. Okay, surprisingly went first. Okay, that... Does Power Up have a high crit chance, or am I just really unlucky? That's a nice little bit of damage. Can I, like, double, triple up with Salt Cure? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, well. Alright. That's down. Next turn, we sack Brute Bonnet. There's... Oh my god. How have we not killed anything yet? This is insane. So the Kingdom's just partially dead. Ugh, this is not bueno. Alright, I want to see where we're actually at with multi-attack. Because if I am stuck with the crit killing it, then ugh. Okay, no need for the crit. The crit did not matter. That is good to know. Palfin comes out. The free flip turns is annoying. Neutral damage. Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably gonna kill. I honestly kind of hope it comes back out and hits flip turn again, because that'd be just funny. This thing's stupid fast for some reason. I don't know why it's so fast, but it's like crazy fast. Alright, well, our two electric types are pretty much useless against this thing, so can't do that. Gonna go Giga Drain. I'm hoping this does... I would say I hope this doesn't kill, but I'm already low on health, and it's like... Oh, no. Okay, interesting. Alright. 4 times damage. Hopefully instant death. Most of our health back. Alright, 4 times damage. Most of our health back. Huge. Alright, Kinger's already gone. Palfin comes out. I'm hitting Giga Drain. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm assuming Flip Turn's coming. Mega Gyarados comes out. Oh god, there was a whole other Pokemon we didn't even see yet? Jesus. Or wait. I could have sworn we... Did we really not see every single Pokemon last time? Alright. Okay, good. And we're faster than it, so that's pretty much just a free turn. Alright, so... we just have to survive through 3 wave crashes, essentially. Which I don't think it has enough health to survive 3 wave crashes. I'm just gonna hit Giga Drain. Went for the flip turn. Hilarious, actually. It knew it had nothing left. It had nothing else it could do. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little surprised that ended up working out. I thought we were toast. As I thought, you're a super talented trainer. As promised, here you go. Gyarados, okay. Received a Finzian, okay. Mega Gyarados is a huge threat. It changes from flying to dark. It boasts an even higher attack stat. The Pokemon I've given you is Finzian, a seemingly weak water type with a powerful evolved form. With these, you should be able to reach greater heights. Okay. So 1, do we actually get the Finzian? And 2, how do you evolve it? Because I know the whole thing with Finzian is the fact that you have to like evolve it with another. That is not a Finzian, but I will take it. Here's a Finzian. It'll really help you out. Here's a legendary. Supreme Overlord boosts power depending on fainted allies. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming that's the ability of King's Gambit. User retaliates with much great force against the opponent that lasted. Eh. Octolock's pretty cool, but it's not actually something that damages. All set. Yeah, okay. So the Kyurem, cool Pokemon in general. As for what we got right here, nah, it ain't it. Alright. Alright, let's just bring everything back. Let's see if we can go fight Koga. If only I could get a good psychic move to teach to Big Burb. Because I feel like out of everything, like Big Burb's whatchamacallit, Oblivion Wing is like the biggest thing that it has going for it. Bag it. Bag it. Bag that. Bag that. And though we probably don't need to, I'm gonna bag that as well. We don't have any other hidden item. No, we don't. Alright. Please don't make me fight Lieutenant Surge. I would really not appreciate having to fight Lieutenant Surge. No. Let's see. Quickest way to Koga. Yeah, I think we gotta come down to Vermilion anyways. Really just hoping at this point. Actually, wait, do I need to... Okay, I'm glad I turned that back on, because I do not want to have to deal with random Pokemon popping up at this point. I don't want it. I don't need it. It's not going to do me any good. I feel like I should really get a Mega Evolution on the team. feel like that'd probably really help things out, to say the least. It just like who do I go with? Like, I could do Giovanni's whole thing of go Mega Kangaskhan, set up, power up, punch. Forgot that I didn't actually fight everybody down here. Wait, is somebody dead? I guess I never healed. That's fun. Anger Shell. Huh. Wow. Really? That's something. Okay. The Clang Knowing Armor Cannon makes me think that this should be... Okay, this is actually randomized. Alright, I'm gonna finish off the carbine because I do not want to have to deal with it. Papa Bear's still sleeping. Thanks a lot, Papa Bear. Really helpful. Alright, I guess Shadow Balls. What a time to go for a Focus Punch. Wow. Wow, those 2 drops in specialty, like, just absolutely nuked any chance it had. Huh. Go figure. Go figure. Alright, please tell me that I can face off against Koga. Well, first, obviously, we need to heal. Funny because we are going to end up having to make a team because we're at the point where we've been making specific teams for every gym, which maybe one thing I will do is I guess the last 2 gyms I could essentially just use the same team because ground and water. But then again, Giovanni's probably not going to go full ground. He's probably going to stick with his weird team. Do I have to rematch them all? As long as I don't have to rematch Sabrina. Because I swear to sweet baby Jesus, if I have to rematch Sabrina, I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright, let's go, I guess, see... Actually, wait. Oh, wait, no, I literally just healed up at the... Damn it. Alright, if I would have thought about it, I would have not taken the time to heal. So that way I could have just teleported back to Cerulean, so I could just get a quick and easy run back down to Vermilion. But I mean, I guess Vermilion's not super far away. It's just incredibly annoying that they have this whole generic run around, go face off against the other gym leaders again, because it'll be fun thing, and you don't even have fly. Like, give me fly, and so I can just, you know, quickly travel to each town. Okay, fine, cool, whatever, not a big deal. Having me have to run around the entire region, just kind of stupid. Like, I'm sure it's a combination of I've been playing this ROM hack for a while now, and it's just like it feels like a little ridiculous at parts with the way it's set up. It's just like that I'm especially getting tired of it. Like, I'm feeling like I was at the end of my first playthrough of Elden Ring, where I was like, you know what, just let the end be here. I'm sick and tired of this. This isn't doing it for me. I think that's where I'm at right now. It's like I want this to be done and over with so I can go start something that's more fun. And I know I've said this before, and I'll say it a million times, I'm all for a challenge. This isn't a challenge, this is just ridiculousness. Are you gonna have a Mega Manetrike again, or are you gonna have a different Mega? Casually just throwing out Iron Treads. Oh, hey, look at that. Electrified field. Alright. Steel ground? Setting up stealth rocks, not a big surprise. I just realized I don't think I set up anybody's items. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not... okay. So setting up items will probably help out significantly here. Not a big surprise you have Washer Rotom. And yeah, Life Orbed. Oh wait, did I put items back? I know. Oh, I didn't put it back on every. No, wait. So, so that pop up. Ooh. Okay, so that. Okay, never mind. That. Okay, that Iron Treads is just insane. Got it. Okay, we might actually want to start off with Rillaboom and hit like Lockjaw. Hitting Rillaboom into Lockjaw could actually be the right play. The fact that that didn't kill, the fact that it's 1 HP and a Dream in it, and it's absolutely gonna wreck. Ooh, surprised it didn't wreck me there. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, unfortunately, Frostbite's gonna kill me. Ooh, still in it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, damn, you're not Steel. Eh, shit. Okay, well, we're gonna go with our. Of course, you have Fake Out. Of course, you have Fake Out. All right. I'm going big. I'm going strong. I'm going Oblivion Wing. I'm hoping if. Oh fuck! Wait, I should have went with Psychic. Shit. I forgot that the Electric is gonna resist. Okay. Alright. That's annoying. Do I have any electric berries? I don't think I have any electric berries. Alright, how does the duck do here? Because literally this is gonna be the duck's best bet. Because let's be real, plasma hands are oh my god. Yeah, these plasma fists are gonna just be insane. Alright. Iron Hands is going to be a major problem. Like, I don't know if there's anything I can specifically do here. Yeah, that just takes too many Pokemon. Alright, you're going to go Mega Manetrike. Ugh, hitting the Intimidate here sucks for me. I'm gonna see if I can't get an insane crit. I'm hoping I somehow survive whatever attack he's about to do in his Mega form. Him being able to Intimidate a second time is stupid. Ooh, Rising. Ooh. I think that's neutral damage, and that's just gonna kill, because that's on electric terrain double damage. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that I'm. All right, so theoretically I need to try and get something that's going to get rid of the electric terrain, because the electric terrain is just too much. It's just way too much. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. So starting off with Iron Treads, just incredibly annoying to begin with. I guess first things first, like, do I have anything that can teach grassy terrain? Like, or do I have the TM for grassy terrain? I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, so immediately just don't have anything. Alright, let's move back to here. Maybe some dragon types would be good to bring in just to like hard resist a lot of the electric moves. That being said, obviously the Plummet has Ice Punch, which is just generally dangerous. Okay. Papa Bear, really useful. I don't think Burb is going to be useful. I don't think Duck is necessarily going to be useful. I don't think Killer Croc is going to be necessarily useful. Rillaboom's probably going to be decent. 50-50 on Cleavor, to be honest. I'll put Cleavor down here as a kind of reminder. Alright. I guess first things first, let's see if anybody actually has something that's going to change the terrain. Damage done to allies, ups defense and grassy terrain. Being hit by fire, water moves, maxes the speed. Item theft. Can hit ghost types and prevent intimidate. That's actually kind of nice. Immune to stealth rock, doesn't matter. Halves, doesn't matter. Turns electricity into HP, which theoretically good, but I don't think that's going to save me from anything, but might be good. Glad I didn't take the Electrode because I did not pay attention to that. Traps, steel types, kind of useless. Heals, status, problems in rain. Toxic boost, sand spit. Wind Rider. Immune to wind moves and gets +1 attack. So when it says wind moves, does that supposed to mean flying, or does that mean more like gust and hurricane and whirlwind and things like that? Double speed and rain. Halves contact hits, takes 2 times damage to fire moves. Huh. That actually kind of works out because it resists fire moves. So that'll just make it neutral. So Fluffy's actually pretty good for that. No. Flame Body. Contrary. Battle Armor. Cute Charm. Okay. Salamence, immediately great option. Okay. So let's see. Alright, let's pull Salamence off to the side. Granted, it being part flying just makes electric moves neutral, but that might just be worth it to get rid of the electric terrain. Pixelate. Normal moves become fairy and boosted by... Huh. Huh. That's interesting. Ups attack by 50%, but only... So it essentially has its own, what? Not focus, sash. Choice... Like, choice band or whatever? Poison touch. Like, we definitely have some good, some good Pokemon to specifically stop, electricity specifically. Maybe we got 2 Bolt Absorbs. Okay, so nobody in here. But I like the idea of you having the Volt Absorb, and then did you have the... Does Motor Drive actually stop the damage from electricity, or does it just, once you get hit with it, your speed goes up? Because if that's the case, that's not actually going to be helpful. I'll have to look at that. Alright. Again, that could be theoretically good. Horns, transforming. Fainting damages the foe by 1/4. Ah, so that's why Aftermath is so good. Stench, Overcoat, Iron Bar. Huh. Draws electric moves. Ooh. That would also theoretically be good. Gains charge when... Yeah, that's fine. Cloud 9. Gluttony. Set E terrain for 5 turns, up special attack by 30. So that could be interesting, but I'm not throwing a water type in there. Cotton down. Blaze. Search attack. Okay. Alright, anybody else? Eyes, water absorb. Oh yeah, what's your deal? You're water grass, not water steel. Well baked. Okay, so let's see. Are you technically part ground? You are part ground. All right. Okay, you come with me. You have Volt Absorb, so you could theoretically be useful. You also have Volt Absorb, but I'm not... Like, you're, like, last ditch. Like, I want to be cheeky, but, you know. Bring Mudsdale in. I know Excadrill is rather good. Is there anybody else that particularly stands out? I don't think so. Alright. Like, avoiding electric damage in general is probably really good. And I guess my first question is going to be, like, if it, like, once it knows it has Volt Absorb, will it switch up its tactics, or will it not realize and know just, like, this is what the best move should be, type of deal? So I think no matter what, we gotta bring the Salamence. The Salamence has to come. I think the idea of Volt Absorb is at least interesting. That's an idea we should play around with. We got technically 2 more spots, but honestly, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna bring all 3. We'll switch out Rillaboom, and then whatever, like, one of these Pokemon just doesn't seem like it's necessarily gonna be it. Then we can bring in the Rillaboom. But realistically, I think we have a good idea of what we need. Okay, yeah, y'all are just berries. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, oh man, Oh, jeez, I didn't even see ads started. Okay, all right, YouTube, if you made this far in the video, first of all, thank you for your time. Like I said at the last video, again, if you saw it, sorry that this isn't nearly as exciting. I didn't realize this is going to be so much, hey, gotta make a perfect team to fight these, to fight these gyms. The fact that I thought you could do a Nuzlocke of this is ridiculous, let alone like a randomized Nuzlocke. This is nuts. All right, I'm gonna train up everybody offline, start up another episode, and just kind of, you know, go from there, and hopefully we can take out Lieutenant Surge in the next episode. But yeah, either way, thank you again for your time. Really appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh man, I did not see the time fly. All right, 45. Rename. All right. Radical Red Heart. 45. Boom. All right. So now we need to come back to here. We got a water stone and a thunderstone. Do we have a firestone? Sunstone, leafstone. Okay, we do have a okay. If the Growlithe looks good, ooh, I hope it does not lose. Wait. Okay, I looked at the wrong number. All right. So we start with the lowest. Dugtrio, you get that. From there, you give a lucky egg to Salamence. We'll give one last lucky egg to, I guess, Mole Lady. Then we'll have Mudsdale be the battler. Alright. Alright, we'll even bump it up to 200 speed to get there. Just so we can get there a little bit faster. Kind of hate having to do this, but it is what it is. But yeah, Radical Red is a bit much if you ask me. Alright. Save in front. We'll bump it up to 400 so we can move this a little bit faster. I think it took like what, four goes for pretty much the entire team like this to get up to 68. Telekinesis, no. Steam Eruption, that's a steam pump. User immerses the target in superheated steam. This may also, so it's a super, okay, well, let's get rid of block because I'm never going to use that. And honestly, Salamence's Hydro Cannon, is that based on HP? The user okay, we'll get rid of Comet Punch. Moonlight. That's a heal. I'll get rid of Howl. Shadow Punch? Joel Run would actually be really useful. Moonlight's kind of useless. Burn Up. After using this, will no longer be a fire type. Heat Wave has a chance to burn. Honestly, I'll probably never want to use Burn Up, to be honest. Because losing out on Stab is just, it feels so detrimental. Powder Snow. Ooh, Bone Rush? Okay. Discharge. Actually pretty good. Magnet Flux. We'll get rid of Magnet Flux. We'll probably never use Powder Snow. Make it rain. That's, ooh, and it's a steel move? Alright. Powder Snow, you're immediately gone. Make it rain should actually be really good for Dugtrio. Sludge? Sludge is actually surprisingly strong. Egg Bomb goes away. We don't need Odor Sleuth. What is Psycho Shift? Nah. Baby Doll Eyes? No. Body press is fighting for 80. Keep the bone rush, keep the make it rain. Sludge is good. I don't think I want to deal with the higher the user's defense. I don't know what your defense is. It's not great. No, quick attack's not gonna do me any good. We don't need Astonish. Nature Power. Attack type change depending on the user's location. I don't think that's going to be... I think Nature Power turns into... Okay, Power Gem could actually be really good. 80... yeah, let's get rid of... you know, let's get rid of Shadow Punch. Don't need Mind Reader. There. We're never gonna use Fling. Venoshock. It doubles it. So that'd be good if I could poison something, but yeah, I can at least poison with Sludge. Alright, well. If actually... I mean, I guess Mudsdale has something that could theoretically poison, but the odds of me getting that actual full-on setup going is kind of just a pipe dream. Seismic Toss, so a nice 68 no matter what. Better than Fury Cutter. Rock Smash, no, that's not gonna do us any good. Magnitude, no, I'll keep Drill Run. Technoblast? What is Technoblast? User fires a beam of light at foes. The type changes depending on the drive health. You know what? I'm going to keep the Techno Beam because I know it'll turn into a fairy type move. I will get rid of Feint Attack for that. Because if that stays normal, it turns fairy and it gets boosted. That could be useful. Night Slash is a high crit. Maybe we get rid of... Actually, I think we 100% get rid of Shadow Ball, because Mole Lady should be all attack, no special, essentially. Dragon Rage, not worth it at this stage. Last Resort, never gonna happen. Alright, let me spend my money again, sir. Now I'll keep the wake up stop. I don't need pluck. Charges, yeah. At least Mudsdale's, or was it Mole Lady? Mole Lady's now 60. All right. Mole Lady's flying through this. So definitely, all right. We'll do this one more time, see where we're at. I'm hoping Mole Lady will at least hit 68, then I could put the lucky egg on from Mole Lady onto Mudsdale, and that should help. I'm honestly a little surprised that the Growlithe isn't further along, because I would have imagined it would have taken a lot less XP to get through. Sacred Sword, eh? Being able to inflict poison. Honestly, I think I'll get rid of Technoblast. Or maybe we get rid of Takedown. Actually, I'll get rid of Takedown. Because Technoblast gets turned into Fairy and gets 20% boost. Alright, keep going. God, we're gonna be so poor by the end of this. We're literally gonna have to go through and actually do all of the trainer battles. Just to get all of our money back from doing this. So I am a little surprised we haven't seen as many learn moves come through. Drum Beat? Ooh, Grass Strong. The target's speed stat is lowered. Yeah. Maybe we get rid of Technoblast? No, I'll hold off. Sunny Day doesn't actually do us any good. Alright, we're gonna put Salamence out front. So, because clearly he's running a little bit behind with the amount of... I'm trying to think, like, what could I possibly teach Salamence that could be really good? Switch to Growlithe. Growlithe gets the last bit of XP. Alright, that should get everybody up to snuff. Alright, bag. Fire. Stone, where art thou? Seriously, how far up do we gotta go? Alright, we use the Firestone on the Growlithe. Now, only if it would evolve into the Hisuian version. If it would evolve into the Hisuian version, we'd probably be cooking right now. Alright. Arcanine, great Pokemon overall. Ooh, Scorching Sands? 70. User throws Scorching Sand may also burn. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get rid of Moonlight for that. Like, this thing is set up to take on electric types. So I definitely think our Arcanine here is on the team. Oh. We already know Salamence is on the team. Excuse me. its special attack's only 100, but 120 Technoblade plus an extra 20% from it becoming a fairy move, that could still be really helpful. Granted, we're mostly going to be hitting Bulldoze anyway, so it doesn't really matter one way or another. So that's just really strong. 73 speed, though, is kind of poop. Poison Touch, 130 speed, 209 attack. Like Mudsdale's beefy, but okay, so I definitely think no matter what, we keep Mole Lady in. Mole Lady's too good. 175 speed, 175 attack. Yeah, it's literally just slightly not as strong as Mudsdale. Okay, I think Mudsdale's out. And then Lightning Rod, yeah, okay. So Mudsdale is out, but we will bring in Mudsdale if, for whatever reason, Rillaboom doesn't cut it. But I think having Rillaboom is useful. It's going to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to resist a lot of the electric moves, and it's super strong. Alright, so from here, I think first things first, I think we give Mole Lady the Expert Belt, because doing the super effective moves is going to be insane with her. Let's see where. Not the black belt. Expert belt. Boom. Huge. From there, I really don't know what I want to do. Like, you're literally just here to get rid of the electric terrain. I legitimately do not care what your whole thing is. Like, I'll probably hit Steam Pump just to see if I can burn things. Because special attack's not great, but still. I can make something work. I might be able to teach a Bulldoze. Also trying to think, what was the deal with the Iron Treads? It was was it rock fighting? Was it rock ground? Steel ground? I don't know, I can't remember. Oh yeah, let me see if I can also ability capsule anybody. Alright, scope lens for some extra crits. Let's go ahead and give that to Doug Trio. I think wide lens, I guess let's just give that to Arcanine. And then honestly, I don't even know what I would give. Alright. Okay, it literally, the ability pills are useless, got it. Do we have anything for ice? Water, fighting, poison, ground, flying, psychic, ghost, dragon, dark move, steel, normal, stats, fairy. Alright. I guess Salamence is just going in with nothing. I don't even care at this point. I guess if I need to, we'll revisit whatever idea I might be able to come up with. Alright. Fingers crossed we can actually make it through this. I'd love to be able to actually make it through this. I think I just heard someone shoot off a firework. That's mildly annoying. as is tradition, we start here so we can start our final recording. Oh my god, this is literally gonna be like a half hour. Lovely. What is up, my kings, my queens, my royals in between? I'm Lord Rosnell. This is Pokemon Radical Red, and if you missed the last episode, you missed us put together the perfect team to beat Misty, and now we've put together the perfect team to beat Lieutenant Surge, or at least I hope. I think we have a pretty good setup. I'm hoping things work the way that I have planned out. Like, we're literally throwing out a Pokemon literally just because it's going to change the terrain, and that should make a big difference in the fight overall. Either way, if you end up enjoying the content, definitely drop a like and a sub. It'll let me know I'm doing a good job, and let the algorithm know I'm doing a good job. Then you'll get to see more content like this, some more fan-made games, more Souls-like content, more retro content. We got a little bit here for everybody. Alright. Electric status, which is fine. I don't like the fact that you still get the effect of that, but whatever. I take that away. Now you don't have that anymore. Oh, good, you are steel. I'm gonna go Sacred Sword because that's at least going to be super effective, as well as it's going to lean more into. Oof. That really did not help out a whole lot. I'm gonna go Sacred Sword again. All right, you go ahead. You Volt Switch. I don't necessarily care all that much. Alright, so you at least don't get the attack up. I'm going to go Steam Pump in hopes that you are going to get burnt. And this is why I wanted an Ice Berry, because that's going to kill me. Alright, that's okay. That's fine. Alright, from here, I'm going to send out Arcanine in hopes that it's going to try and Plasma Hand me. I'm gonna go Scorching Sands to try for the burn, because if I can at least burn, and I'll at least drop its wait. Oh crap, I forgot to check to see if it still had Volt Absorb from the Growlithe. Ah shit. What's your stupid thing now? Hiccup. God damn it. Okay, so that just ruins any reason why we brought Arcanine. Okay, well, that's on me for not thinking about dealing with that. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna hit Dig. Alright. I'm assuming Dig's gonna one-shot. Okay, at least everything's back to normal. It's not electric terrain. That's the big thing. Okay, good. Huge. Now I'm just going to hope that I'm going to outspeed most everything in my path. Alright, Rotom is in fact dangerous. Rotom's in fact faster. Ooh, okay. Wow, even Life Orb that didn't kill. That's kind of insane. Of course you have Levitate. Why wouldn't you? Alright, alright, so Rotom has Levitate. So that means realistically this is where Boom comes out. Alright, so we need to completely throw away the Arcanine. The Arcanine's useless to us. Literally the only reason why we brought it is it had Volt Absorb, and it's like, okay, fine, we can work with that. No, we can't. Not anymore. Alright, last time we two-shot the Plumont. Yeah, because it barely holds on there. Ice Punch probably going to be enough to kill this time around. Ooh, no, still not. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, 4 left, which isn't great for us. Rotom comes back out, but you're faster. Yeah, you're essentially getting a free kill here. Alright, I need something to deal with that Rotom. Alright, so we know what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the Belly Bolt here. Alright, let's try the Doug Trio. Let's save the big man for last. I also just now remembered that I didn't actually change oh shit, I should put loaded dice on Doug Trio. Ooh. Come on, 5 stack? 5 stack! Belly won't get out of here, you punk bitch. Alright, that actually works out really well. Alright, Rotom comes out, it uses Skull. Ooh. Ah, fuck, I forgot about Levitate. Shit. Okay, we know Doug Trio is at least faster. Alright, and then Papa Bear's pretty much screwed here. Because that doesn't hit. Alright, I'm gonna hit Shift Gear just to see. Okay, I should not have even bothered hitting Shift Gear. Yeah. Yep, okay. Alright. Alright, so, alright, we're gonna need to go train one more time to get at least one more Pokemon up to snuff. Definitely Misty Terrain, super useful. I definitely should put... Oh, wait. Oh, did I put the... Ooh. Actually, thinking about it. Okay, Scope... Wait. I put the Scope Lens on you and you didn't crit once out of those 5 hits? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna put the loaded dice on. Actually, you know what? Maybe we take... You know what? Alright, new plan. Just so we don't have to level anything up, I'm bringing the Cleavor with... At worst, I will figure something else out. Okay, move items. Alright. You get the wide lens, so that way your Stone Edge should be 100%. We'll take your Scope Lens, put that on Salem, so it actually has something, and then we'll give the Doug Trio the loaded dice. So that way it should theoretically still hit 5. Because being able to one-shot that Belly Bolt was actually kind of great. Alright, that being said, let's look at our TMs real quick. Alright, Salamence could probably use something. Doug Trio could possibly use something. Iron Tail's not it. Dig's not it. Brick Break's not gonna be it. Flamethrower's definitely not it. Not Rock Tomb. Dragon Dance feels kind of useless. Stone Edge, no. I mean, actually, maybe. High crit. Maybe. Ooh, Bulldoze can be... Ah, shit. I accidentally hit. Okay, use. Alright, let's teach you Bulldoze. We'll get rid of Seismic Toss for that. Because at least being able to drop speed would be nice. And then... I think in this scenario, I'm going to get rid of Discharge. I think at the end of the day, Bone Rush is still going to be the best bet with loaded dice included. But, you know, we got to see. We got to wait and see. Alright. Alright, so Salem just goes out no matter what. If only I could get like rapid spin on Salamence. So I could get rid of this stupid whatchamacallit. Thing. Stealth rock. Alright, so we already know it's gonna set up stealth rock and then nope out. Which, you know, whatever, no big deal. I don't care about that. I think in this scenario, knowing that I'm gonna go for the burn, because if I can set up the burn now, that would be huge in the long run. Ooh, shit. Alright. That honestly did so much more damage than I expected. Alright. Hoping for the burn. No burn, but that's fine. Now we hit... Yeah, you do that. That's whatever. We hit the bulldoze to keep you nice and slow for anyone else that comes out. Critical hit. Huge, actually. Ice punch. Gonna be one shot, because let's be real. It's just, it is what it is. Alright, so from here, I think we established that Mole Lady good. Mole Lady here good. Because we hit dig, we go faster, dig kills. Alright, good. Iron Shred's almost dead, Iron Hands already dead. Rotom comes out because Rotom's a little bitch boy. We know it's going to use Scald. We know it's faster as well. Do we take the hit here and sacrifice Mole Lady? I think we do. I think this is where we sacrifice Mole Lady. Oh, and really? Really? You're gonna burn me here? Oh! Not what I was expecting, but I will take that. I will take that. Alright, from here we bring out the boom. Alright. Boom hits multi-attack. We knew it was gonna go for the Volt Switch. That's fine. Quamot comes out. But the nice thing is the ooh, instant death, cool. Mega Manetrike. So if I remember correctly, your big thing is the fact that you quite literally have a fire move. I don't remember what it is. It was Flame Wheel? Was it Flame Wheel? Went for Volt Switch. Interesting. Okay, well, multi-attack helps here, but... no, you're practically dead anyways. Okay, that was a dumb Volt Switch on you, to be honest. Alright, Belly Bolt comes out. Alright, as much as I actually want to do something, I'm going to hope I either one-shot it or... this is where Boom has to go. Yeah, I was gonna say. Really? I mean, yeah, if you want to keep hitting Volt Switch, I don't really give a shit. I mean, yeah, at this point, Rillaboom's useless. 110% at this point, Rillaboom's useless. There's nothing Rillaboom can do here. Alright, Belly Bolt comes out, which is perfect for us, because we already know what happens here. Oh, it has leftovers. Alright, well, Doug Trio literally bone rushed this thing to death last time. And it was at full health. So long as the loaded dice doesn't screw us, which it shouldn't, we Dugtrio should be fine here. Perfect. All right. That's one more down. All right, 2 left. I have 3 Pokemon. This is scary. This is especially scary because we're part Steel and it's gonna have a Fire move, which is gonna one-shot. Yeah. I was hoping we were gonna be faster. Okay. Maybe if we have a Fire move. All right, I'm gonna save the big man for last. I'm gonna save the big man for last and hope that. All right, I'm hoping. I'm surprised that it. Actually, wait, no, I'm not that surprised. All right, I'm hoping for a crit here. Oh, you're practically dead. Okay, that's actually really useful. Wow, how did you not die? Ah, well, shit, biscuits. Okay, all right. If I'm in this scenario again, assume that it's going to Volt Tackle. Got it. All right, this is gonna make things incredibly hard for me. I'm literally just gonna keep hitting Bulldoze because that's literally all I can do. Alright, so it's probably gonna hit what? Flamethrower again? Flamethrower is not stab, it's not super effective. It realistically shouldn't do that much. Biggest problem here is Intimidate. But hopefully... Oh crap, it has hidden power. Shit, I forgot about that. Alright. I don't think one Bulldoze speed drop is going to be enough. Nah, damn. Alright, hopefully Flamethrower just doesn't do the job. Nope, it does. Damn. Okay, we're close. We're really, really close with what we got. If I set up... Actually, ooh... Maybe instead of, because he's doing Volt switching so much, maybe I send out Cleavor earlier on and set up the Ceaseless Edge and just load up on spikes, so that way it just punishes him like crazy for Volt switching so much. I don't know if that will change his actual strategy of just hitting Volt Switch, but that might actually really help us out. All right, Steam Pump, because apparently you have negative special defense. Because that's the only thing I can think of, so you have negative special defense. Yeah, seriously. Like, if I get a crit there, you're just dead. All right, then you're going to bring out Iron Hands. Rotom. Not what I thought. Got the burn though. That's actually really helpful. I guess from here. Yeah. Oh wait, no, you have. I almost forgot that this thing has Levitate. All right, hitting Volt Switch again. Though Sailman's faster than Rotom, actually kind of useful. Iron Hands comes out. I think here I hit the. Yeah, of course. That's right. You have Fake Out. All right. I hit the Bulldoze. Though, honestly, I should probably try and see if I could have gotten the burn. Yeah, it's so confident that it doesn't need to do Ice Punch right here. Yeah. All right. From here, we're going to send out Rock. And we're going to just do the best we can. We're gonna... Nope. God damn it. I hit the wrong button. God damn it. Alright, well, if it doesn't kill us, at the very least, we can set up one thing. Okay, so... So if I didn't fuck this up, we'd have 2 layers of spikes out. I was gonna say, do you have a chance to miss? Because if you have a chance to miss, I'd love that. You know, okay, that's fine. That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. So we send out the Mole Lady. We hit dig. Alright, so the plan is good. If we keep this plan, should be able to at least get 2 layers of spikes out by the seams of it. Rotom comes out already burnt. I'm gonna go Night Slash. Scald doesn't kill, if I remember correctly. Alright. Ooh, and the burn hit. Nice! That's actually really huge. Because I only think Rotom's outsped us. Well, the Mega Manectric was probably going to. I mean, if we can at least hit... I was going to say dig. But actually, no, if I do happen to go first and I get the Poison Touch, and we poison the Manectric, that could actually be insane. Okay, yeah, not fast enough, which is fine, Alright. Just out of curiosity... 130. I think when we had the Doug Trio out, it wasn't fast enough, was it? Alright. We're just gonna have to try. Yeah, that's not fast enough. Shit. Mega Manectric's just way too fast. Alright. I think we gotta send the bear out. Maybe sending out the bear out here was the better choice. That hidden power. Okay, it's gonna take at least 2 hidden powers and a flamethrower, as long as it doesn't crit. It already took a nice chunk of... Ooh, because it already took the damage. Ooh, okay. Alright, 3 versus R2. Okay, so... I don't know what the Bellyable... Like, I'm assuming it probably has a water move, right? Okay, that sucks for us. Muddy Water, that probably kills. Ooh, it didn't. Wait, my attack fell? That doesn't make sense. Whatever. Alright. Does the Rillaboom have... Ooh, I think all that's left is the Palmy. Oh, wait, wait. Oh, the mostly dead Iron Treads. Okay. Okay. Rillaboom should kill the Palmont. This is gonna hurt, but it's not gonna kill. It crit, didn't it? Oh my god. It crit and we survived. Alright, so now we... Is Rillaboom faster than Iron Treads? Probably not, right? If the spikes would have taken it out. Like literally this close. Okay. Alright, we got it. We got it. If I would have had the second layer of spikes, if I didn't accidentally misclick X Scissor instead of the one move, that would have been 100% it. Okay. We got this. We got this. Then if I can ever get a frickin' burn on the Iron Treads from Salamence. Honestly, trying to get burned might be better than... Because I don't think slowing down the Iron Hands is actually doing anything, because that thing's got to be slow as shit. Also, I'm a little surprised that Iron Treads is as fast as it is. Also, a crit would be great. Alright. That didn't do nearly as much as last time, but I'm fine with it. Right, then Rotom comes out. Alright, can we get a burn again? Because burning this early on was huge. No, okay. Alright, assuming that you're going to... Oh, I was going to say Volt Switch again. Oh, okay, boom. Alright, there's the burn. So realistically, Salem's dead here. But maybe we get lucky with 2 burns. Alright, no second burn. Give me a super low roll. Super low roll, please. Ooh, shit. Okay. Burn. Yeah, damn. Okay. Okay, worth it. Maybe it's a mistake that I didn't go for the bulldoze to slow it down, but alright. Alright. So rock comes out. Rock is here to set up the ceaseless edge. It's not very effective, but that's fine. It does plasma fist, that's not enough to kill so long as it doesn't crit. Though it might actually be able to survive a crit. Like, just barely. Alright, that's 2 layers of spikes now. It trying to do any kind of switching gonna be pretty useless. Here we bring out the mole lady. We hit the dig. Rotom realistically comes out, but that doesn't really matter because we survive at least 1 scald. It's already burnt. It's already missing the majority of its health. It should theoretically die to the combination of Night Slashes and burns and... it should at least die to burn here. R.I.P. Mole Lady? Yeah, cool. Alright, so that's... I think that's a fair trade there. I think from here... depending on what they bring out is going to be the big question. Because if they bring out the Manetrike, I'm immediately like I'm just immediately in danger. If they bring out the Belly Bolt, Doug Trio takes care of it. Alright, I'm gonna assume they're not sending out the Manetrike. I can't imagine that that's what they're gonna do. Okay, Palmon. Not what I was expecting, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna go with Bone Rush in hopes that... well, never mind. Fuck me, I guess. So, alright, just out of curiosity, because... do you just have, like, negative defense? I mean, your defense isn't bad. Actually, yeah, surprisingly, neither defense is necessarily all that bad. It's not great. We hit multi-attack. Multi-attack has always killed. Ice attack has never killed. Or ice punch has never killed. We know Iron Treads is faster. We know, so close. Volt Switch doesn't kill, which is actually really good for us because that's damage down. A little bit of Intimidate, not that big of a deal, to be honest. Multi-attack's gonna hurt a lot. Not enough to kill, sadly. Alright, it's gonna use Flamethrower, which is annoying. The nice thing is... I'm trying to think, who all's left? Because Papa Bear comes out, survives whatever Manetrike throws at it. No big deal. Iron Treads comes out, realistically it dies to spikes. Belly Bolt. Belly Bolt dies to Bulldoze. I think we got this. Didn't die, though. Alright. I don't think Muddy Water kills us. I don't think it killed us last time. Alright. And that only lowered my attack, which that's fine with me. I don't care, because I'm fairly confident that Iron Treads here dies to spikes, because it's pretty much dead. Oh yeah. And like that. Job well done. Alright. Well, 3 episodes in a row. The entire episode is literally us trying to work on very specifically taking out a gym leader. Alright. So, do we have to take on Erica? That's the big question. Because if we have to take on Erica, that just means I have to train up my other fire team that I had to specifically do up for Erica. Which is only mildly annoying. Alright, so I guess first things first, let's just go up and check. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna save in front of her and literally just go in, see if she wants to fight. I'm assuming she's probably gonna have the same bullshit of, hey, looky here, grassy terrain, hey, hey, hey. Which will be annoying, but I think I should have a pretty well already kind of established team. Like, maybe we bring in the Salamence, maybe we try and teach it some different moves. Alright. Save. Anytime down game. Perfect. Alright. Oh. Mega Ring, unfortunately my Pokemon aren't looking. If you could bring me something that could help my Gloom, that would be okay. If you could bring me something that could help my Gloom, that'd be true. Alright, let's go see if we can actually go fight Koga. Can any of you use teleport? Alright, so if this means we can finally go fight if we can finally go fight Koga, that'll be great for next episode, though I am 110% going to have to actually double check my teams, and like I'm just gonna have to go in guns blazing and anything ground or psychic. So Papa Bear gonna be great. A lot of the team for Surge is probably gonna be generally great. Anything Steel's gonna be useful, though I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he's probably taught a couple of his poison Pokemon fire moves. I'm already picturing a freaking Stung Tank or Skunk Tank or however the heck that name's supposed to go, with it and its crazy flamethrower, because that's just for some reason a thing. So Steel might not be necessarily a heavy option on the team. I think ground will be a lot more reasonable. So we'll probably go ground heavy. Maybe we'll throw in a Steel just to try and avoid anything like that. Other than that, I'm trying to think. We got the Duck for Psychic. Unfortunately, our Burb does not have any Psychic moves, or else that'd be great to have. Which is still really annoying. Why doesn't our Burb have a Psychic move? One of the annoying things is, oh, we can finally go in. Okay. All right. Next episode, or next week, depending on, again, how you're consuming this, we take on Koga. Finally. My God. I will set up a team, so that way we can just go in, be ready, and then from there we can kind of just actually play the game and actually like explore, battle some trainers, get some levels, make our way to Cinnabar, all that fun jazz, and like actually kind of try and have fun, I guess. I don't know. Either way, if you made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it. Like I said at the beginning, like, sub, all that fun jazz if you had a good time. But either way, we're finally getting to Koga. It took forever, so much longer than what I ever thought it was going to take, but we're here. We're finally here. Oh, Jesus. Either way, once again, thank you for your time. Really do appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next one. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, so we're at least finally here. Rename. Radical Red Art. 47? No, 46. I had that one a little off. Rename. Alright. 46. Alright, so I'm gonna get some off-stream training done. I guess while we're here, let's move some things around. Alright, obviously bird and duck are gonna be great. Mudsdale probably not gonna be an actual option if we're being realistic. Alright, we bring you down to actually make sure we know. Alright, anything psychic, anything steel. Maybe we bring in a fellow poison type. As like a cheeky option, because Mega Garbodor would be pretty cool. Gengar could be an interesting choice. Mainly because we could probably at least teach it Psychic. Typhlosion's no. Let's see. Oh god, I completely forgot about Milotic. That's actually a decent option. Clang and ooh, actually Metang in specific, because it's gonna be part Psychic. Teach that son of a bitch Psychic? Hell yeah. Okay, Metang 100% on the team. Ooh, we can even also we can finally give at least Metang or Magneton here, what's the word I'm looking for? Metal Coat. And I don't think there's actually anything else specifically. Yeah, nobody else is like really specifically going to be particularly great. But yeah, I think what I will do is I'll probably train up D6 in specific, so that way they're ready to go, and then I'll kind of make a decision from there. But because everything else should be at least 68 already. All right, that works for me. All right, who are we rating? Who's on? Who's doing the things? Because we got a nice group here. We got to go share the love. All right, let's see. I don't think if ooh, okay, so we got some Dead by Daylight. Got some Elden Ring. Rando Derby. Ooh. I could use the points. Ooh, I wonder if that counts as a double rate. You know what? All right. I'll make the argument. I'll make the argument. All right. Let's raid Death Archer. Him and Jambone are playing Dead by Daylight. I'm by the looks of it specifically for is it okay. It looks like it's specifically for the Twitch Summer Games, which I will be working on this Friday. I'm gonna be doing that Friday morning. If you can hear my voice, pay attention real quick. Friday morning, I'm going to be working on my Twitch Summer Game Challenges for Mario Kart. And then after that, around 1, 2 o'clock, me, Donker, and pretty much anybody else who wants to join us, we're going to be playing Peak. I've never played Peak before. I've never actually watched Peak be played, but I know of it. And I know a lot of people are going nuts over it. So if you want to play some Peak, Friday, come join us if you can. Obviously, not everyone's going to have Friday afternoon off. But yeah. Tomorrow is more Pokemon Stadium. Super excited about that. Hopefully we can finally at least finish the Poke Cup. Then we can get moving on to the Prime Cup. And then Thursday, more Elden Ring, which we are pretty much in the general beginning of Shadow of the Erdtree, because we literally just got there. Which reminds me, I need to run around and I need to set up all the other bosses that we missed that have trophies attached to them. But yeah, those are the general plans. Those are the plans. Either way, let's go give Death Archer some love. I know I will. And I will catch y'all later. Have a good one, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. And then we wait for the timer to go.